The story is called Coyote and the Chiles. Question. Oh. Alright, and there's also a play, Senor Coyote and the Dogs, a play on a Mexican folktale. So I guess you gotta read both of those. And then, here we go. So use the first story, Coyote and the Chiles, to answer questions 1 through 4. In paragraph 1, the author writes about the time that Coyote's mouth was watering so much to show that what? A. Coyote loves roses. B. Coyote desires something. C. Coyote drools like a baby. Or D. Coyote is thirsty. Question 2. In paragraph 3, the word scrumptious means what? Colorful, fiery, tasty, or desirable? Question 3. In paragraph 14, Coyote reasons that if his friends won't help him get the Chiles, they would what? Help him next time, keep watch, watch him starve, or become part of his meal. Question 4. Why is Coyote's plan to ask his friends for help a bad idea? Coyote's friends love Chiles as much as he does. Coyote's friends enjoy cooking with him during the winter. Coyote's friends will take all the Chiles, or Coyote's friends don't need Chiles. Why was it a bad idea to ask his friends for help? Okay, now you're going to use the second story, Senor Coyote and the Dogs, to answer questions 5 through 8. 5. Why does Senor Coyote talk to his body parts? He wants to be sure they are all there. B. He is bored by himself in the cave. C. He needs to boast about his escape. Or D. He knows the dogs are listening. Question 6. What does Senor Coyote do that allows the dogs to get him in the end? F. He lets his argument with his tail get out of hand. G. He gets bored in the cave by himself. H. He realizes he has to come out at some point. Or J. He thinks the dogs have given up and gone away. Question 7. Why does the play end just as the dogs get Senor Coyote? A. There's no more action to show or narrate. B. It would be easy to confuse the body parts with the dogs. C. What happens next is probably too awful to dramatize. D. There's probably another play that follows this one. 8. Look at the web about Senor Coyote. So these are attributes. Senor Coyote talks out loud to his body parts, sticks his tail out the cave door, and does what else? What else describes him? Which of these belongs in the empty circle? F. Outsmarts the dogs. G. Talks the dogs into letting him go. H. Is pulled from the cave by the tail. J. Never comes out of the cave again. Alright, last one. You got to compare both of the stories together. Okay, so what is the one difference between Coyote in the story and Senor Coyote in the play? A. Senor Coyote knows the territory better than Coyote in the story. B. Senor Coyote is in trouble all through the play, while Coyote in the story makes trouble. C. Coyote in the story makes more bad decisions than Senor Coyote. D. Coyote in the story can't help what he's doing, while Senor Coyote has choices. 10. Senor Coyote fools himself into thinking he is talking with his body parts, while Coyote F. fools himself into thinking he is talking to friends. G. attempts to fool enemies into thinking they are friends. H. attempts to fool the luceros by pretending to be the burro. Or J. fools himself into thinking he doesn't want the Chiles. Question 11. How is the storyteller in Coyote and the Chiles like the narrator in Senor Coyote and the Dogs? A. Both know about desert plant life. B. Both know how animals behave in the desert. C. Both understand the coyote's mistakes. D. Both prefer coyotes to other animals. Question 12. Look at this chart comparing the story with the play. So you got the story here, Coyote and the Chili. Takes place in New Mexico. Coyote talks to 3 characters, blank. And then Senior Coyote and the Dogs takes place in Mexico. Senior Coyote talks to 4 characters. Senior gets mad at his tail, which belongs in the blank. Coyote eats too many chilies. Coyote plans to eat his friends. Coyote talks to his body parts. Coyote shares the chilies. Alright. Last one is a poem called Lengths of Time. Once you're done reading the poem, we got some questions. 13. Read line 8 from the poem. Hurry like this. The lack of spaces between the words creates a sense of what? A. Mystery. B. Feeling rushed. C. Happiness. Or D. Feeling surprised. What is the message of this poem? F. Time moves at the same pace no matter what is happening. G. Time seems to pass more quickly in the morning than in the evening. H. The passage of time is usually noticed more by older people than by younger people. J. Time seems to pass at different speeds depending on what you are doing. 15. How is line 21 important to the poem? A. It shows that the speaker is confused. B. It shows that the speaker has to leave. C. It suggests that the speaker is having fun. D. It uses a sound to describe the speaker's experience. In line 1 of the poem, what does the word peculiar mean? F. Strange. G. Certain. H. Sensible. J. Cautious. 17. Read line 12 from the poem. Notice how an hour crawls along and crawls along. Which of these does the poet use in line 12 to help the reader understand that time seems to pass slowly? A. Repetition. B. Meter. C. A line break. D. Rhyme. Last question. The first stanza is important to the poem because it does what? F. Describes an experience the speaker enjoys. G. Introduces the subject of the poem. H. Identifies the setting of the poem. Or J. Reveals the speaker's feelings. What does the first stanza do? Good luck.